Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So last night I colored my hair using the Ion Color Brilliance True Tone for dark hair in the color Blue Black, and I kind of feel like it's like the L'Oreal High Lift for dark hair, and this is just Ion's version of the L'Oreal. So that's the only thing I can compare it to because that's just what it reminded me of. And this color is supposed to be this color is PPD free. If you don't know what PPD is, do your research. It's just a chemical that's added to the color to help it process and like penetrate deep down. And there's another chemical that's just like it. It does the same exact thing, and it's called toluene, and it's supposed to be like more of a gentler version of PPD. That's just what I kind of did when I like researched. That's what I grasped. One kind of irritates your head versus the other. I mean, they both do like give you an allergic reaction. They both do that. One's just a little gentler. But for me, I've noticed it doesn't matter. Both of them irritate my head. It just depends on the brand and what else they add to their color, if that makes any sense at all. If it doesn't, do your research. I just get a lot of questions about those two chemicals and if they're in colors that I use and blah 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 blah. So do your research if you have no idea what it is and want to know more. And if you don't care, then whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, so with this color, it started itching, or it started irritating my head right away. It itched immediately. So I like to start off by doing just like my roots all the way around my head and ears and all that. And by the time I finished in the back here and I started to part my ways and start doing the roots up here, my head started itching really bad back here, and it just wouldn't go away. And it irritated my head throughout the whole 30 minutes. It was bearable because once I got done doing my whole entire head, it started itching like here and here and then here. And then like once you itched it, it like went away, but it would go into a different spot. And it was that's just super annoying. And it was for the full 30 minutes, but it was bearable. And when I mean bearable, I mean like, because it itched right here for a little bit, then it went away, and then it itched over here and went away, and then it would sort of completely go away, but then it would come back. So that's what I mean by like bearable. So there is times that it's so unbearable where your whole entire head itches that it's not worth it, but at least this was bearable. It did start burning my eyes when I started doing like the hair shaft down here, and it made my eyes water like pretty bad. But once I got away from my face and my eyes, like it was fine. It disappeared. It didn't bother my eyes whatsoever after that. It does smell like cherries, but it's not so overpowering that you need ventilation. So it is a strong cherry scent, but it doesn't like suffocate you. So you don't need to have a fan on, and you don't need to have your windows open or your doors open or anything. So you can do it in like a small bathroom. The smell doesn't go away, and it definitely did not mix well with the shampoo I used. It just smells kind of gross. Anyways, this is a really super thick formula, so you do need a whisk. So after you squeeze the tube of color into your bowl, or yes, I recommend a bowl. Do not use a bottle because I don't think it'll mix. So when you mix it, mix a little bit of developer and then just whisk it until it's like nice and creamy, and then add more developer and just keep whisking it because it's just so thick. What else? Oh yeah, you're gonna need some bleach or some scrub and bubbles because it stained my counter. My sink and countertop are stained, and I've had it soak with bleach and scrub bubbles, and it didn't do anything. My tub, maybe because I was washing it out with water and whatever, it didn't stain as bad because I think it was just like diluted as it was like going. So it wasn't that bad. But overall, my hair looks and feels amazing. It is so freaking dark. I love it. And I can see some hints of blue. It's not like crazy over the top like I kind of thought it would be, but I definitely see blue. It definitely is such a beautiful dark black. Let's see. Can we pick up some blue hues here? I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I definitely am seeing blue right over here. But my hair feels amazing. It's so staticky right now, and I don't understand why. I don't know if it's like the color that is making it staticky, but I can't get the blue to pick up. I can see the blue, but I don't know if the camera's quite picking up how, I mean, it's not a crazy amount of blue, but you can see the tint of it. It's not like, wow, in your face. I'll have to like play around it with it in different lighting, but I can definitely see it. Like I can see it right here. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it's so dark, and I'm like in love with how dark it is. Because the past couple colors I've done were not black at all. And this like matches my nails. But overall, it's not a terrible color. It does stain your skin. It took me a good while to like scrub it off, and I still, even my makeup can't cover it up, but it's still like a work in progress trying to get that off. It did come off my arms. I mean, I do still have a couple like stains here and right there because I have like a big, it like went under my glove, and it was bad. But other than that, it came off my skin pretty well. Just not here, mainly because it sat for 30 minutes like on my skin, and it didn't sit on my arms and stuff that long. But other than that, and it just itched and irritated my skin or my scalp, and it burned my eyes a little bit. Other than that, it's such a pretty color, and I just can't wait to see what it looks like out in the sun, and in different lighting. I haven't really had a chance to play with the lighting and seeing what it looks like in different areas of my house, so I can't wait to play with it. But overall, I have nothing bad to say about it. I got this color at Sally's. It's very easy to apply, kind of virtually mess-free. It is super thick, so like there is no drippage anywhere. The only way you can get drippage is if like you get it on your hand and you like have like a lot of it, and you just kind of like this with your gloves, and it just make it messy and stuff. That's like the only way that you can really get a mess. I mean, that's how I did it. That's how I got it on my countertop. Like I had a big glob of it just so I could do my roots, and I went like this, and it went whoop, and it flew onto my counter, and you know, that sat until I was done and went to clean it up, and it stained it. So it's virtually mess free. But other than that, I don't hate it. We'll see how long the color lasts. I have, for reference, I will show you what my hair looks like before, like starting off, and my hair is technically like a dark brown, but I have a lot of white and grays in the front here, like a lot of them. So I'll show you what I'm starting off with, and like what the outcome looks like afterwards. but it's not, you won't really see much of a difference because the camera, I can never get it to pick up the initial color. Like in person you can see it and it looks bad, but like my camera just doesn't pick up that close. Like you can't really see how bad it is, but I will throw in a picture for reference so that you can see like what I start off with, just so like you get an idea of a before and after. And yeah, the last color I did faded pretty bad, so it turned out to be like a dark brown, and this is a huge upgrade compared to that. So yeah, so I will stop blabbing and I will see you guys next time. And if there's any other suggestions or recommendations on colors that you want me to see, or that you want to see me do and review and show you like the outcome, then let me know in the comments below and I will see if I can get my hands on them. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 or 4 more recommendations that I'm gonna be doing. So stay tuned for that. So the list is going down, and yeah, I will see you next time in my next video. All right, bye guys.